Okay, so today what I wanted to do is I wanted to quickly go over this new $250 Nintendo 64 that's being released by Analogue next week. And I'm just going to go over my general thoughts and show you what it is and just chat about it for a little bit here. So basically what this is here is Analogue is releasing a modern day Nintendo 64, right? This is going to be costing $250. The pre-orders are going to be Monday, October 21st, 2024. And what it is it's going to be an N64 with 4K resolution, and you're going to be having other things such as Bluetooth for wireless controllers, or you can use the OG Nintendo 64 controllers, and it's going to be running physical Nintendo 64 games from all regions, so it's going to be region free, and this isn't using any kind of emulation. So they're trying to go for a console that's authentic as it can possibly be. There's going to be no emulation, so in theory, every Nintendo 64 game should work flawlessly. There shouldn't be any issues because there's no emulation in the way, right? So this is basically what they're offering. It's just a modern day Nintendo 64. And it does look quite nice. It looks a lot like the original, like very, very close to the original, with some minor changes to where the placements are on the buttons, but in general, it looks very, very original. And I like this white one. It's going to be black or white. I like those consoles. I like the way it looks. How they're able to do this without getting in trouble, I don't know the whole legal side of those things. But with the way Nintendo is right now, I would be a little concerned releasing something like this with the way Nintendo has been acting recently. But this is basically just what you're getting. So my thoughts on it, I think it's cool. I think it's a neat idea. I know a lot of people really like 4K, and so if you don't have a Nintendo 64 or you really want one that will look really nice on your 4K flat screen TV, this might be a good option for you. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for. If you already have a Nintendo 64, this is going to be maybe just more of a novelty or just a nicer way to play your games on the TV. If you don't have a Nintendo 64 right now, might be a good option. It's a little expensive. That's what I'll say. I think it is a little expensive, even with all that extra stuff. With the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi and the region free and stuff and the 4K. I think it's a little expensive, but it might be a good option for you. Other than that, though, it just kind of depends what you're looking for. With the original Nintendo 64, you probably get one for like 70 to $100 maybe, and then the games, that just kind of up and down with the pricing and stuff. If this is gonna run with flash cards, I imagine it'll be fine. If you want to get the flash cards so that you don't have to buy a lot of games, or if you're a collector, that's the other option too. But using the original controllers or Wi-Fi or the wireless controllers, there are wireless modules for the original Nintendo 64 as well. I'm not a huge fan of the original Nintendo 64. I'm not an N64 fan. However, I'm a really big fan of the controller. I love the controller. I think it feels so nice. A lot of other people would disagree. I hear a lot of people who say how much they hate the N64 controller. And other than that, it's going to have its own 3D OS that's built in for many different things. I'm not sure exactly what it's all going to do. The original display modes and various recreations of CTR displays. So it's going to have a lot of different ways to set up how the games look on screen for sure. So it is offering a lot. I think it's a little expensive, but it is offering a lot. And for a modern day N64, this is a really good option. This is. I can see a lot of people really falling in love with this thing. N64 is really, really popular right now. N64 and GameCube and stuff, it's really popular. And I could see a lot of people really enjoying a console like this, especially with how it's going to hook up just flawlessly to flat screens and stuff. I could see a lot of people really, really liking this console. But that's all that I really have to say about it. I think it's a little expensive, but I think it is a really nice looking console. It offers a lot of good qualities to it. It offers a lot of nice modern day upgrades to the N64, and I think it'll be a really good option. I think people are really, really going to like this thing. that's all really I have to say on this new N64. And I'll catch you guys back here with another video. See you guys then.